Every so often, history reappears when we least expect it. Not in a textbook or a museum, but from the earth itself. In the summer of 2019, as Spain faced a prolonged drought, something extraordinary surfaced from the drying basin of a reservoir in Extremadura. It wasn't just stone, it was a memory, thousands of years old. This is the dolmen of Guadalupean, a circle of over 100 stones arranged with purpose, precision, and meaning. Archaeologists estimate it dates back to around 5000 BCE, making it significantly older than Stonehenge, and yet until just recently, few had ever heard of it.
Over 7,000 years ago, long before cities rose or empires fell, small farming communities were already shaping the land in ways we're only beginning to understand. They worked with stone, not just as shelter or tool, but as a way to mark time, space, and perhaps something more. The dolmen of Guadalupean may have served as a tomb, or a ceremonial site, or even a kind of ancient observatory aligned with the sun at key points in the year. These weren't random arrangements, they were deliberate and deeply symbolic.
The site was first documented in the 1920s by German archaeologist Hugo Obermeier, but in the 1960s it was flooded to make way for a hydroelectric reservoir. For half a century, the dolmen remained submerged, its stories hidden beneath the surface. Then nature intervened. As the reservoir's water levels dropped in 2019, the stones re-emerged, weathered, worn, but still standing.
What makes this discovery even more remarkable is that it isn't isolated. Across the globe, early human societies were building similar monuments far earlier than most people realize. In southern Egypt, in a region now swallowed by desert, lies Nabta Playa. Built around the same time as the dolmen of Guadalperol, it's believed to be one of the earliest known astronomical sites in the world. Its stones align with the summer solstice and with the stars of Orion's belt.
In Germany, the Goseck Circle was constructed around 4900 BCE. A wooden enclosure with precisely positioned gates that mark the sunrise and sunset of the winter solstice. It's been called Europe's oldest known solar observatory. Across continents from North Africa to Western Europe, a pattern emerges. These early builders may never have met, but they shared a worldview, one where the heavens, the earth, and the human spirit were all connected, where stone was more than material. It was meaningful. Today, the dolmen of Guadalperol faces a new challenge. Exposure to the elements after decades underwater is accelerating its erosion. Efforts to preserve or relocate it are still being debated, but time, as always, is moving on. These circles remind us that history isn't always behind us. Sometimes it's beneath us, waiting for the moment it can be seen again. They speak to the universal human impulse to understand the world, to leave behind something that endures, and to connect across time through silence and in stone.